Erectile dysfunction, or ED, affects over 30 million men in the United States. And for many, it's frustrating, confusing, and sometimes embarrassing, not just for the man, but also their partners. But what if I told you that one nutrient found in everyday foods like tomatoes and watermelon could make a big difference? Y'all, I'm talking about something called lycopene. Lycopene is a powerful antioxidant that research suggests may help improve blood flow, protect blood vessels, and potentially support stronger sexual health. So let's dive into how lycopene works, the foods that have it, and how you can start adding more of it to your life. So, what is lycopene, you say? Well, lycopene is what we call a carotenoid, and this is a pigment that is responsible for the red and pink colors in tomatoes, watermelon, pink grapefruit, and even guava. It's also one of the most potent antioxidants we can get from our diet. Now, antioxidants are going to fight oxidative stress, which is basically damage to your cells caused by different types of unstable molecules that we call free radicals. Oxidative stress plays a huge role in aging, heart disease, and yes, ED, erectile dysfunction. I know I'm using some big words, but I really want you to understand the connection between erectile dysfunction, blood flow, and the things that you eat. And to understand why lycopene might help, we need to take a look at what causes ED. Now, the majority of the cases are not psychological, they're actually vascular. What does that mean? It means they're related to blood flow. So for an erection to occur, blood has to flow freely into the penile arteries and actually stay there. So if those blood vessels are stiff, narrowed, or inflamed, it becomes much harder for the blood to flow through. So think about conditions like heart disease, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and diabetes. These are all going to impact blood vessel health, and they're also linked to erectile dysfunction. So this is where lycopene becomes exciting, right? Because it's been shown that it may improve the vascular function. So I'm gonna tell you what several studies show. Several studies suggest that lycopene can actually support cardiovascular health. So once again, our diet really impacts our overall health. Lycopene intake is associated with a reduced risk of heart disease and improved blood vessel elasticity. So research has linked higher blood levels of lycopene to lower blood pressure and improved circulation. They did a study in Finland around 2011. I know it's kind of older, but that study even suggested that men with higher lycopene levels in their blood had a significantly lower risk of stroke. Now, here's the interesting part. Since ED is often a warning sign of cardiovascular disease, nutrients like lycopene that protect the blood vessels may benefit both heart and sexual health. So there's also even some small research suggesting that improved sperm quality and motility have been seen in men taking a lycopene supplement. So that hints that it may also play a role in male fertility. So before you start to take any supplements, just remember to talk to your physician about them, talk to your provider about them. And then when you think about, different supplements, you think about, well, what is lycopene? Can I get it in my food? Yes, you can get it in tomatoes. And cooking actually increases lycopene's bioavailability. You can get it in watermelon. Watermelon is packed with natural lycopene. Another great option is going to be pink grapefruit, red peppers, guava, and papaya. So just remember, lycopene is fat soluble, meaning that your body is going to absorb it better when you eat it with healthy fats. So for example, if you get some tomato sauce or some tomatoes or olive oil, that's like a perfect combo because you have the fat that's going to help you absorb the nutrients. Now, as far as lycopene is concerned, there's no official daily recommended amount for lycopene, but studies typically say that anywhere from like 10 to 30 milligrams a day are going to be beneficial. So that's going to be like 1 cup of tomato juice might have about 20 milligrams. So just don't focus on a number. Just think about the foods that you eat, and you want to aim to eat lycopene-rich foods several times a week. So fresh watermelon, a morning grapefruit, just veggies, like real food. The whole goal is real food. Lycopene is not going to cure ED overnight. It's not going to do the same thing that those pills are going to do to help you achieve a quick erection, but it is a step that you can take towards living a healthier lifestyle, right? Foods high in lycopene, they don't just support sexual health, they support overall health, heart health, to lower inflammation. And if you've been dealing with erectile dysfunction, you need to consider adding more colorful fruits and veggies that I just spoke about to your meals. And of course, always talk to your healthcare provider about your symptoms, since erectile dysfunction can actually be an early marker of something more serious. The bottom line is, eating more lycopene-rich foods is a safe, delicious, and evidence-backed way to help your body and possibly your performance, function at its best. So thank you for watching. If this video helped you understand the power of your diet and erectile dysfunction, don't forget to share it with someone who might benefit from it. And remember, small choices in your diet can lead to big improvements in your health. I'm Dr. Erica R. Jones, MD. I'm a board-certified family medicine physician who's been here. Make sure that you continue to watch my videos for more health tips. And if you haven't already, check out the videos about the 5 things that you must know about the male body and the 5 things that you need to know about the female body as well. Thank you for joining me.